I started my day in Andover, and currently I'm going to be driving around to the rest of the district. And the sentiment that I'm hearing from my supporters is that it's a large turnout. A lot of people coming out to vote, and it seems like there's a lot of excitement. And I think what we're finding, at least from the information that we're getting back, is that people are coming out and they're concerned about the issues that we've talked about. Lowering taxes, less regulation, less government spending. So hopefully, if that's what people are coming out to vote for, hopefully that's going to translate into votes for us.
Turnout seems really high. North Andover is a single polling place for their whole town, as is Boxford. North Andover was incredibly busy. Boxford was steady. Andover has 2 polling places for their town. And it was steady when I was in Andover. Georgetown, fairly slow, not big turnout. Here, I don't know because I just got here to the church. But, this is generally seen as a lull time anyways.
Yeah.
The busiest times are really morning and, evening after dinner, after work. So
A lot of the discussions that are happening on a national level about perhaps dissatisfaction with the government or increase in taxes, does that translate for voters down on the local level like this, and state rep seats and state senate seats?
I think this time it's going to. I think what's happened this time is that the level of frustration has filtered down to the state rep level. I don't think historically that has happened, but I do believe right now, particularly in this district, with the closeness to New Hampshire and the increase in the alcohol tax, the meals tax, and the sales tax, it's definitely filtering down, and there is definitely frustration on the part of our of the voters.
Now, there's a lot of rhetoric this election season, as has been for the last couple election seasons, on taking back the government and stuff like that. How do you respond to that kind of sentiment, and what's your reaction to that?
yeah, well, I get challenged every 2 years, so my seat's certainly not a given. I've had to work hard every time. People have decided that I've earned their support. I consider my job to be a pretty hands-on job. I'm available in the district all throughout the 6 communities, and I consider myself to be a pretty hands-on legislator. So I'm not sure what needs to be taken back in this instance. I think I've done a pretty good job, and we'll see what happens.